There is a place, a vast, crushing expanse.
A place where the roar of our planet is swallowed whole by an ocean of absolute vacancy.
This is not a void. This is a warning.
Here, the only sound is the one you brought with you. The hum of your own machinery. Without it,
There is only the unbearable pressure of silence on the eardrum.
Storms larger than worlds rage here. Hurricanes that could swallow Earth.
An explosion of 1 million Earths per second. A fury that should shatter the heavens.
we mistake emptiness for peace. But this is not peace. This is suffocation.
These pillars are cradles of fire. New suns ignite within them, screaming into existence.
But the distance between those screams and the next nearest ear is measured not in miles, but in eternities.
This is the machinery of the cosmos. Grinding, shifting, colliding.
Violence so immense it should deafen God. And yet,
Nothing. Not a whisper. Not a vibration. Matter itself is torn apart at the quantum level here. The final death rattle is not a bang. It's a redshift.
We sent a message in a bottle. A scream of humanity into the night.
The silence that followed is the only answer we have ever received.
even where atmosphere exists, it is a hellish shriek of wind that we cannot hear.
This is a construction site of gravity. A silent, methodical clockwork.
Winds here circle the globe at supersonic speeds. They scream across a frozen sea.
The silence here is so heavy it erodes metal faster than wind.
This darkness is not empty. It is a wall of soot so thick it swallows the light of 10,000 suns. Vampirism on a stellar scale. Theft of fire. And not a single sound. A dying star looks back at us. Its final sigh frozen in time and distance. We float in a cosmic fog of our own ignorance. This scar has been raging for 3 centuries. A constant, violent motion.
We have already begun to pollute the silence with our ghosts. Andromeda falls toward us at 250,000 miles per hour, a collision course spanning 4 billion years. Liquid methane flows into silent seas. Waves lap against shores of frozen water as hard as granite.
A sugar cube of this matter weighed as much as a mountain. It spins hundreds of times a second.
The remains of a star that ended its life 8,000 years ago. Its echo is still expanding.
Even the shadow of our own moon.
From here, you can watch continents drift and cities glow. But you cannot hear them.
Millions of worlds like Pluto drift here, unseen, in a perpetual night.
Gravity is the only voice here, and it speaks in the language of crushed space-time.
A scar that runs the entire circumference of a world.
a geologic mystery frozen in a silent orbit.
Mountains of gas lit from within by a torrent of radiation. It looks like the breath of angels. It is the furnace of creation.
A warm saltwater ocean, sealed beneath 10 miles of ice, sprays its guts into the void. A silent cry for attention. Even here, in the thin air of Earth's high places, you can almost taste the silence of the vacuum above. This is the boundary, the final fence post of our solar home. A star on the edge of collapse, breathing its last deep, silent breaths.
If you could stand here, the sound would be the deafening crackle of cooling rock. But
A serene, spinning disk of 1 trillion suns. A silent carousel in the dark.
A scar so deep it makes the Grand Canyon look like a paper cut. No river runs here. No wind echoes from the walls.
Once it was a furnace like our sun. Now it is a tombstone.
To cross this silence, we must learn to ride on light itself.
Colder than the background glow of creation. A place so frozen, even atoms struggle to move.
But the silence is a lie.
Energy cascades down magnetic field lines. Light shows that dwarf our own. All performed for an empty theater. Complexity emerges from the chaos of a star's final exhale. Beauty, found only in the deafening quiet.
Between you and the nearest star, there are specks of this, grains of sand in an infinite, silent desert.
A lighthouse spinning in the dark. A warning to ships that will never come.
Worlds are thrown into the void here. Stars are born and die in the chaos. And it happens without a sound. From burning day to freezing night, with no twilight between. A stark, binary, silent existence. If you could hear the stars being born here, the roar would shatter worlds. But the vacuum steals it.
The leftover crumbs of a solar system's creation. A record of violence, now still.
This is the first light, the afterglow of the Big Bang. It is the oldest.
And so we drift.
We listen with giant ears, cupped to the sky, hoping for a whisper.
But the truth is, the silence is the music.
Thank you for venturing into the quiet with us.
If you felt the weight of this silence, you belong here, like